Hello everyone, I'm S.
I'm Tim.
And today is a trash mob episode. Because we like filler in this place.
Sometimes it's a necessity.
That's right, we're like Warhammer. Filler. No substance. Plot? We don't need to advance that.
Do they even really have a plot?
Yeah, it's more like a setting with a lot of stories that are not really connected. Some might reference other ones, right? Like as in they've happened, but for the most part, the Imperium is so unbelievably vast and mismanaged that they don't really have much of a way to communicate
With one another?
Yes.
I might have
Not really sure
forgotten
how
to
the
give them items.
I'm not really sure how the Imperium is supposed to invade places if they can't even. It says that they like to invade places, but they don't really have the ability to invade places. Because if anybody has any kind of communication skills, they just kind of, well...
Yeah, the Imperium has kind of that, the left hand doesn't know what, like the left
Anything.
The left pinky finger doesn't know what the left middle finger is doing.
Nobody
More or
has
less with like the left hand probably doesn't even know that the right hand exists.
got cut off somehow in a encounter with Sith. They got Darth Vader, got it just lopped off. But they got lopped off centuries ago, now no one actually remembers that they got lopped off. It was a myth after all. The right hand never existed.
Doesn't matter that everyone else has one.
Humanity obviously never had one, doesn't need it.
We're
Filthy alien lies. Sorry, the Imperium of Science, it's on the defensive all the time. It can't even mount effective defense. It's just kind of losing planets constantly. They can mount an effective offense of their core worlds, right? But they can't mount an effective offense of anywhere else. So they took a bunch of territory they can't hold and are just losing all of it. Eventually, the Imperium will weaken at the point where humans themselves will just start rebelling, carving out their own kingdoms and empires from a rotting, bloated corpse.
Way to be dramatic.
I know, right?
We don't need we need cash money. Son of a bitch.
We need to stop getting constantly switched. Come in the face.
Very good. Very good, son.
Bush knows you are our favorite gesture child. The favorite son. Bush knows.
Another abomination
So yeah.
cleansed from our lands.
It's why I rate the Imperium pretty low on the rank of actual power in sci-fi universes. Because with all their manpower, they are not effective. The super soldiers are like the most effective super soldiers you can have, right? They're probably some of the best super soldiers in sci-fi. But the problem is that they do not make up for the Imperium's weakness.
A lot of super soldiers suck, like Spartans. I love Halo. I'm a huge Halo fan. Spartans are the worst idea I think I've ever heard. Just make robots out of the suits. The suits made the man. Yeah, because I mean, the big things were, right, is they were really badass until it turns out elites, ungenetically modified, were as strong as Spartans. So their usefulness just kind of disappeared.
Well, they were never designed. They were designed for human enemies. They were never designed for aliens. You reach the problem like they have in that one in the Star Trek movie, with the super soldier fighting the Vulcan. He was never designed to fight a Vulcan. He was designed to fight a human, to be superior to a human.
And he was superior
to a human. But the alien could keep up with him because he was an alien.
And then beat his ass.
Yep, because he was never designed to fight something that wasn't human.
What made the Vulcan different from humans?
They were very violent. They were aggressive to the extreme, so physically stronger, I think.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Because I mean, if that was like their only difference.
No, there were differences. They were like they had green blood.
Oh. Oh. That's not insignificant.
Yeah. We were friends. Unless you were a Romulan, then they wanted to kill us.
Great is the weapon
Yeah.
that cuts on its own.
The only reason Imperium hasn't completely collapsed is because
Iron
the space.
grip?
Nope, the Space Marines can actually hold places.
Kind of.
They can hold more than 0.
That's
They're responsible for victories, period.
dumb.
But honestly, there's not enough of them. And there never will be.
Another fault is super soldiers.
Prodigious size alone.
They're usually way more expensive than they're worth. Another thing about Halo, way more pricey than they were worth. It was like $1 billion a Spartan, and the failed ones still cost about $1 billion. So let's say you had 100 Spartans, 100 would-be Spartans, and 90 of them are going to die.
It's $90 billion right down the tube. But if you had done what I wanted.
And that was before the suit. That was before the suit, which was more expensive than the Spartans.
Why don't they just
Make
make
robots?
robots out of the suit? Because they made robots out of the battle mech and it worked great.
Well, that was like an exoskeleton. They just did that, and it was great. It worked really well.
Creeping confident tetanus.
That's
Yar.
kind of the episode.
Yeah,
We'll continue the super soldier talk.
We'll continue
in the next
talking
part.
about super soldiers and
Man is slave to the beast.
Oh, if only we had one of
Beast
those.
is slave to the moon.
Give me a moon.
let's check the thing first. We'll continue talking about.
If only. If only.
Oh, upgrade it last time. Yeah.
Great heroes can be found even here.
This
The
place is
mud and
underwhelming.
rain.
But yeah, we'll continue talking about Warhammer and super soldiers in the next part. See you
Bye-bye.
there.